Listen, we are back. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And, honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I'm back to tell you why Melody never owes Stormi an apology. The real reason why Melody does not owe Stormi an apology. Listen.
Please repeat it. Are you please? She's a demon. Please repeat it. I don't have to. Exactly. Go ahead, Stormi. You're not my daughter. I don't have to do anything. Never be. You call your daughter bitches and all of that. Whatever. Be your daughter. Go, Stormi. Why are you so irate? Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Go, Stormi. Okay, Miss Betty. Why are you talking to me? Okay, Miss Betty. 1 second, my baby. I don't know what y'all gonna have. She have it with me. I can have whatever you want to have. It can be upstairs, hit the floor, on the floor, whatever you want it to be, Miss Betty. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Miss Betty, I want to hear from Stormi. Go ahead, okay?
Listen. Did y'all hear that? That's why Melody never owe that heifer no apology. The way that heifer, Miss Betty, was sitting on ready, she'll like to get cussed out talking to my daughter like that. What the hell wrong with Betty? Absolutely. She a hood booger with no class, no home training. She's such a monitoring spirit. Absolutely. Shut up, heifer. Ain't nobody trying to monitor your ass. Okay, that's your problem now. Walk around with your ass up on your shoulders like you're so much better than everybody. Okay? Betty, she come from the same side of the tracks that I come from. I claim Betty, heifer. You need to concentrate on passing the builder's license test for my boy. Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. I won't be passing no damn test for your raggedy ass son. Absolutely. Oh, and in other news, honey, we got Mia Thornton has been arrested. Honey, we gonna get to that. Wasn't she just talking about Wendy? Okay, wasn't she just laughing at Wendy and her situation? Make it make sense. Over there trying to steal them people's furniture. You know damn well you didn't buy it. Okay, but Mia has that spoiled, entitled personality. Y'all remember how she met Gordon down to the little strip club or whatever the hell she was working at and was messing with that lady husband. Okay. Child, a mess. I knew it wouldn't be long, shit, okay? I knew it wouldn't be too long for Miss Mia, honey, okay? Somebody said they gonna call Real Housewives of Potomac Real Housewives of the Penitentiary up in this motherfucker. All you heifers, y'all keep getting arrested. What the hell wrong with y'all? We got Karen. Karen's supposed to be setting the goddamn example. She's supposed to be the grand dame. Karen over there lying. Girl, you should have just took the plea deal that they gave you. No, I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial. And then they try your ass, and guess what? You go right back, clankety clank. That didn't age well, Karen. Remember what she told Ashley? Clankety clank on Michael's ass, okay? Because he was out here grabbing ass, honey. Listen, but honey, let's get back to why Melody will never owe Stormi any type of apology. Because after that nasty, vile mother of hers said all that down to that reunion, then remember the little tea party they had, and Betty was so nasty and so rude, honey. Let's see what y'all thought about all of this, honey, okay? Because I gotta hear what the people think about this. And by the people, I mean y'all, my people. So another person, look, not another person, we just not read the comments, okay? So one person says they are all mad at Melody because of her fan base. They absolutely believe Melody could control what the content creators said in the videos on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Even Carlos was jealous of the meetups because he got him some raindrops, honey.
Another person says Mel doesn't owe Stormi not one thing. Another person says Stormi contributed to the drama with Mel as well. When the fans called her out, she threatened to unalive herself and worked through Miss Betty to continue attacking Mel. I forgot about all that. That happened? Listen, that happened? Okay, I know though I do kind of remember her having a hard time with the audience's perception of her, right? And reception of her, because we didn't really like Stormi like that. We thought she was a little weird. She was okay at first. And then, it got a little weird, honey, okay? With her mammy coming up here, like her and Melody went to school with each other. Melody slept with her man. You would have thought that Melody did the worst and the most to this lady. And she didn't do nothing. And this lady started coming and acting a fool. Another person says Stormi contributed to the drama with Mel as well. When the fans called her out, she threatened. Oh, look at me like I'm reading something new, honey. That's what we just read, honey. A mess. The only apology Yolanda needs to worry about is this apology to Kiki and her family for using her and getting her fired. That part. Another person says Yolanda is trying to get into Stormi's camp. She sees the money and wants and needs some money, so she's kissing up, just like she tried to get in Mel's camp and was rejected. The door is closed, okay? And in fact, it ain't never been opened, okay? He will, or she will, try to get close to anyone she sees making money. You see, she's not trying to get close to Destiny. Oh, that was a good laugh, honey. She don't want no lottery tickets, honey, okay? Child, she don't want to be in the storage unit, okay? She knows there's no money, allegedly, and in my opinion. You know what you saying, honey, okay? And I ain't mad at you. Look like you made a good point. She ain't trying to get close to Destiny, honey. I want to get next to you. That's what Yolanda wanted to do to Melody. Sitting here. Oh, baby. You need to see things my way. I want to be a mellometer. Da, 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 da. Cut. Another person, so Yolanda got her audience with Mel and said nothing to her. Why is she still bothering her? She needs to stop. Another person says, I noticed yesterday that Stormi was on TikTok with Yandy from Lovin' Hip Hop. Ooh, child, I was about to say Lovin' Hip Hop Huntsville. I'm so sick of Yandy and Memphises. I can't take them serious. Kirk and Rashida, I can't take them serious either. Those are two couples that cancel each other out. Like, you're in a burning house, you're in a burning house, you're in a burning house. No, I'm in a bigger burning house, We see each other, okay? Copying Melody, because we all know Melody and had all the celebrities on her TikTok, but the haters won't be saying anything about that team Melody. Whoomp, whoomp. Okay. Another person, Stormi and Betty are the same. Ooh, child, I can't speak. Okay. I can't. I told y'all, I think Miss Wanda and Latifah got a voodoo down. Like, we want this bitch, we want her speech to be fucked up like ours, honey. Okay. Okay. Stormi wanted the drama. Another person says, I think Stormi would have slithered past the fans and gained more popularity if her mom wasn't so loud with her male hate. Stormi is cool, but she was behind the scenes doing things against Mel because Stormi wanted to take over the show and be the star because Stormi felt she was more successful than Mel and the show would be hers. I think Mel and Stormi would have been good friends if they weren't on the show. Both are bosses and I think they both have giving hearts. Okay, that was a good comment. Another person says, apologize for what? These people are going to keep making money off Mel no matter what. It's sad when people can't move on. Another person says, I appreciate that you realize the truth and the beginning of things, but people easily forget what Melody did for them and they dump all their negativity into her. I'm so sick of it. And this woman is so addicted to the show by any means necessary. She wants to be attached to the show. They talking about Yolanda, honey. Yolanda. Yolanda. Don't y'all have y'all ass in my goddamn comments talking about who is Yolanda. You know who Yolanda is, honey. It's Yolanda, honey, okay? Yolanda. Another person says, Yolanda is saying Melody's name for clickbait. I would have slapped Betty and cussed her ass out. I know that's right. I'm like, Melody, bitch, you didn't want to fight after that. You didn't want to meet her outside. Look, put her to a side, cause I'm like, she talking to Melody like that, bitch. It wouldn't have been me. It would have been some, I will be waiting outside for your ass. Got your ass. Mr. Postman would have tackled Becky. I was going to call her ass Becky. Becky, down to the goddamn ground. Shit. You remember Martin and that old lady on his show and how they would wrestle? That would have been me and Miss Betty, bitch. We would have been tussling. Listen. Okay. Listen. Ooh, child, some of y'all calling her Betty Kruger. Not Betty Kruger, honey. Look, if the shoe fits, you gotta wear it, honey. Okay, you gotta wear it, honey. Okay, let's shake a bone and get the hell on. Next, we got Real Housewife of the Penitentiary alum. I ain't calling it Potomac no more. Shit, that's the kind word. I'm gonna say penitentiary. Shit. The way you hoes is in and out of that damn house, honey. Okay, goddamn. I will give Mia this. Her mugshot is cute as shit. It is cute. I said, look at Mia. Shit, she look better in prison. Look better in jail than when she out. Shit, she was giving. My mother served, honey. That little cute ass. I kept looking at it too. I said, go on, get him, bitch. But I forgot what the bitch was in there for. But I was like, shit, that's a model shot. Come on, Mia. Mama Mia, go on and model, girl. Okay. So it says, Real Housewives of Potomac alum Mia Thornton arrested at Atlanta airport, allegedly stole $11,000 worth of furniture from rented condo. You don't even own the motherfucker, Mia, and you over there stealing. Ever since you got your ass away from Gordon, because you was trying to make it look like he was the only problem, shit, it looked like you started having a whole bunch of problems. I knew something was wrong with your ass when you was out there with, what's his name, Bobby Valentino. I knew it. I knew something was wrong with you. Okay? They stopped her ass right at the airport. Like, got your ass, Mr. Postman. Where you think you're going, Mia? Thornton, 40, was arrested by Atlanta police at Hartfield's Jackson Atlanta International Airport and booked into the Fulton County Jail without incident, according to a statement from the Atlanta Police Department. A police report viewed by People alleges that a property management company called police on behalf of their client, who was the owner of a condo unit rented out to Thornton after furniture was allegedly removed from the property in the middle of the night on October 28th. Thornton's former landlord claimed that the tenants also took all of the furniture which was in the unit prior to their move in, as well as the TV, which was on the wall. You stealing shit from the wall, girl? Don't you got extra coins? Don't you? When you look, they make it in your size when you got the coins. Ain't that what Nene told Claudia? Okay. The property that was allegedly stolen was valued at $11,000, according to the report. People reached out to Thornton for a comment. Guess she ain't had shit to say. Guess it ain't nothing. Look, ain't nothing to say. She let them run her up off of Potomac. I don't want her bringing her fake ass back over there. I don't want her on Atlanta Mia, you just need to stay home with them kids and FaceTime your niggas. Don't even go outside the house, honey. Okay, it is a mess. Okay, let's shake a bone and get the hell on. We have Francis Berwick, chairman of Bravo and Peacock Unscripted, says Nene Leakes and Kenya Moore can be on a show on Bravo again. So somebody says this isn't criminal, of course, but is there a roll back? This is the interviewer. Is there a roll back to Atlanta for Kenya Moore after what she did in season 16? And the lady from Bravo and Peacock says, I would say so, but I don't know. Yeah, I would not rule it out. The interviewer says, how about Nene Leakes? Is there ever a way back for Nene between Bravo and Andy Cohen? And the lady from Bravo and Peacock says, we've had Nene on red carpet shows for E! We have worked with Nene since then. The interviewer says, could she ever be on a show again, do you think? And the lady from Bravo and Peacock says, yes, she can be on a show again. They need these black women to get these ratings up. So, of course, they're not going to rule out Kenya, especially, they really need Nene. I think that Nene would do more good for Atlanta than Kenya. Even though I miss my girl Brooklyn, honey. Brooklyn is adorable. It would be nice if Nene and Kenya can come back, but I could kind of take or leave Kenya. I would rather see Nene come back to her house, okay, and be the mother to these girls. I think this show would, like, crack again. Because it doesn't matter what celebrity they bring on. People can say what they want about Nene, especially all that shit that Claudia was saying about her. You either have it or you don't. And Real Housewives of Atlanta is her show. It is. Like, that's what she's known for. She's the best at it than any of the girls. She could be like Marva, okay? She could be like the grandma of Atlanta. Like, all the girls come and talk to her. Like, she could have a different, I think that it should be different than it's ever been. You know, that show needs an anchor, and I think all those girls would respect Nene. I really do. I really do. So, and they know that that's Nene's show. And it don't matter who you get on there. It just ain't gonna ever be the same until she come back. That show has not been the same. And they thought that they were punishing Nene, but they really punished themselves. And they over-punished these black women. I'm talking about her and Kenya, because they could have let Kenya, in my opinion, come back. Maybe they could have took her off some episodes and let her come back. Shit. Okay? Because to me, they be punishing the black women like worse than anybody. And that's why people feel that there may, you know, be a little hint of racism up in there, you know. So, in other news, honey, we got Tia Kemp says Offset needs to leave Cardi B alone and worry about the women he was cheating with while he was with her. I know that's right, honey. Okay, because Cardi B then came out and said she's stressed out and she's sick of Offset saying that her new baby is his child. And, you know, she's just sick of all of that. She want to be away from him. Run away from me with this. Okay? So, and I heard that his album is not doing good. It ain't charting the way Cardi's is. That's what his ass get. See, all that cheating on your wife and shit, okay, on your girlfriend, all that sneaking around, and all that devious shit that you niggas be trying to do behind your woman's back, there will be a consequence that you will have to face for how you treat people. So you may want to watch it. You know, and it will mess with your money. Look at Martell and Melody once they got a divorce. And nobody want to work with Martell. He still didn't have his builder's license. Okay, he had his Brokeback Mountain license. He got that on. Look, he look a little, you know. I'm just playing, honey. Allegedly, Lisi. I'm just playing, Martell. But yeah. But I'm not here for off cheat, honey. I am not here. Okay, so last but not least, honey, we got Quentin Latham, honey. We got Mr. Funky Dineva. I saw some clips of him on Facebook from his show, where he's talking about he's sick of like loaning people money and, you know, being the bank for people and providing them, you know, with a place to sleep. And I don't know why I thought about the situation with him and Michelle, and I'm like, he really is trying to, you know, rewrite that narrative, right? Because that narrative has been out here for a long time that he messed up her townhouse or condo or whatever, had the dog feces, okay? And now, you know, he's speaking out publicly about how people are doing him and, you know, messing with his things and not paying him, you know, the money that he loaned them. And it's just like, you know, you kind of seeing, honey, I hate when that shit happen, when it feel like you got a cough and then you don't. You kind of seeing, though, what Michelle went through with you, okay? But Dineva says, I'm spent. I can no longer carry anyone else's shit. I got enough on my plate with my lofty goals and ambitions to be trying to carry everybody else. I have such a bleeding heart, and it always comes back to bite me in the ass because I don't know how to say no. I'm learning. That kind of reminds me a little bit of Claudia. Y'all remember Claudia Jordan when she was down to the Carlos King and why does everybody take advantage of me and they just do me so wrong? And it's just like, you guys. And I've been there, you know, with trying to help people out and stuff, but I had to, at the end of the day, get on myself. You got to get on yourself for that. You have to have boundaries with people, and there will come a point in every relationship, friendship, business relationship, you will see people for who they are, and you will know to keep them at a distance. You will know. I used to have a friend, I would give this friend free rides everywhere, until one day I heard the friend telling me how they give people money, you know, for the rides that they get from these other people. I'm like, shit, you ain't ever offered to give me no gas money. And so then it became, once I heard other people was getting their coins, honey, Miss Robinson want hers. Okay? Because I feel like people are like that. They will take your kindness for weakness, and they will help out people that ain't even as good to them as you are, you know? They'll help them out. They will stop what they are doing. I've seen like certain people stop what they are doing when other people are in a jam, other people are in an emergency, and they'll just help them out. Person ain't never around. They ain't friends with them all like that. They more so associates, but yeah, sprung into action and everything. I remember I had one situation. Oh, I'm going to have to get back to you. Oh, I don't know. That's why I don't be doing people like that. Because you kind of got one time with Miss Robinson. I'm very, impatient. Okay? Like, one time is enough for me. Because to me, that's not a friendship. That's not a healthy relationship. You shouldn't have to, think about springing into action. For me, you should look at who I am to you. And you should do for me what I do for you. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in, where people, they want what they can't have, what they can't attain. And sometimes when people dog out these same people, they will do more for them than they would for you, because they're so used to being dogged out, So, yeah, they will see them as masters, and respect them, bow down, acquiesce, meet their needs. And with you, it's, oh, she's nice. Oh, she'll always be around. Shit. Had to throw up the peace sign, honey. Not today, honey. And tomorrow don't look good either. Listen. Okay? But I thought that was interesting that he, kind of went public, He went public with that. And it was, it kind of looks like he's trying to rewrite that narrative. Like, oh, I'm not all broken down in lowest terms. But one thing I will give Funky is he has always put his own shit out there. And he came up with the saying, honey, don't let nobody spray you with your own tea. You talk about it first. So, but I understand where he coming from, though. You really be wanting to help people because not everybody has their family in their life. And I don't mind doing for people if they do for me, when I'm in a jam. I really don't mind, but it's honey, it just don't be set up in a fair way. It got to be fair exchange, It has to be a fair exchange. Because other than that, honey, I can't be in relationship with you. So, let me read some more, honey, from Doniva. He also says, I really do my best to help those around me. Most people make good on it. Others outright take advantage. Last week, I realized that I was stressed the hell out because I was carrying the burden of other people's issues that are not mine to carry. The buck stops here. I don't need nobody feeling singled out or thinking that I'm talking to them directly. I'm talking to everybody. Please don't ask me for anything. Get somebody else to do it. I am totally tapped out in the helping other people department. Be blessed. I know that's right, honey. Okay, let's shake a bone and get the hell on again. We have Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia Williams may have been vindicated after body cams footage was released after an incident happened on a Delta flight from Las Vegas after BravoCon weekend. I'm going to tell y'all this. I saw the little Karen that Portia got into it with. That lady ain't nothing but a Karen. Oh my God, I thought she was going to hit me. I thought she wanted to fight. I just felt so threatened. Then you got Portia. Well, you could have asked me to turn down Instagram. Child, it was a mess. It was so nasty, so rude, so ghetto. I at first, though, because I know that Portia can't control herself. We didn't saw her act a fool. I was like, did Portia do something? Because you just never know with her. And I would like to think that she has grown. Okay, but yeah, I'm with Portia on this one. That lady, honey, was looking for attention. It looked like the witnesses are corroborating Portia's side of things more than the other ladies. So yeah, that Karen, she trying to get Portia in trouble, in the words of Dollar Bill, honey. But yeah, I was also thinking about Portia, blasting Instagram all out. And it's like, Portia, why are you not riding with the other housewives? Why is you next to that pedestrian? Like, what is going on? But Portia back and forth to the courts, honey, probably ain't got much money left. See, you never win when you play dirty, honey. You shouldn't have been with that lady husband, honey. Okay? So let's see what the people think about this. One person says, I'm sorry, I can't stand when people don't wear headphones in public spaces. I don't want to hear what you're listening to. Another person says that woman is giving the head of the Karen committee energy. I know that's right. Another person says, I'm sorry, but that lady seems difficult. She's gonna have me killed. Was beyond traumatic. Yeah, Portia ain't gonna do all that shit. Okay, Portia ain't about to do all of that. Another person says the YouTube people defending Portia already know what time it is with that Karen. Racism is so exhausting. Another person says Portia needs to press charges against a woman for harassment and defamation. That will teach them a lesson. Another person says, now considering that Portia has a documented history of snatching up folks, I'm so glad that there are witnesses. Yeah, that's the part I was worried about, because I'm like, did Portia cold clock this lady? We know she got the history. Okay. But yeah, that lady was a Karen. I seen her. I seen her with my own eye. And the video was funny, though. She's so dramatic. I was like, what in the hell? What the hell going on over here? A mess. What y'all think about that?